The Supreme Court may take another day to decide how to handle a major lower court decision concerning a commonly used abortion pill.
Justice Samuel Alito extended the hold that he put on a Texas court's decision until 11:59 p.m. tomorrow.
So the legal battle is over. A Texas federal judge's decision about the drug mifepristone. An appellate court then modified his order.
So here's where things stand this morning. The appellate ruling stops a generic version of the drug, prohibits getting it by mail, and leaves FDA drug approval in question.
So joining us this morning to discuss the situation is Columbia Law School professor Carol Sanger. So she is the author of About Abortion, Terminating Pregnancy in 21st Century America. So Professor Sanger, thanks for being with us this morning. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it as well.
Can you kind of lay this all out for us? What does this extension actually tell us? I mean, except for the fact that there aren't 5 justices on any side yet.
That's about all the extension does tell us. People got a little bit excited when they saw that Justice Alito was the one who'd been assigned the case, because he is the person who wrote the Dobbs decision a year ago that kicked out the right to abortion altogether. But he only got it because it's administratively he gets all the Fifth Circuit decisions, and so it really was meaningless that it was him. It was just meaningless. But what this is all about is when Dobbs was decided last year, what it said was abortion is going to go back to the states, and it's up to every state to decide whether it wants to have legal abortion or not. Then we have, and there are a number of ways you can have a pill abortion, medical abortion. You can have a procedure, which is procedural abortion. And what happened a week ago was a Texas federal district court judge, which is the lowest federal court, pops up with its decision that says, I decided that the FDA was wrong ever to approve the abortion pill. And so it is, I'm declaring that it is suspended. Its use has to be suspended across the states, all states. Now, in the first place, what Dobbs said was that it's up to the state to decide whether they want to have legal abortion.
Right.
Makes it very
so there he is saying, no, can't have it anywhere.
Okay, so help us understand that, right? Because if a lower court decision remains in effect, does that undercut a federal agency's authority? I mean, in a way that everybody can understand, help us understand what a lower court versus the Supreme Court and the power structure between the two.
Between the lower court and the FDA.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is no precedent for this whatsoever of a lower federal court kicking out a decision by the FDA, this one was decided 20 years ago. And we love the FDA in the United States. It's the Food and Drug Administration, but founded by President Theodore Roosevelt in 1907. And the idea was it's up to the government to make drugs safe for its population. And so, like, we know we have FDA approved hamburgers. We have every drug we take is approved after careful vetting and scientific evidence presented to the FDA by the manufacturer. So it's almost absurd that this hand-picked judge, handpicked by the plaintiffs, gave this ruling. What it means, if it were to stand, is that any judge at this low level of federal district court could decide he thinks the FDA made a mistake 20 years ago, 5 years ago, and any drug, not just mifepristone, could be suspended. Its use could be suspended, which is frightening because most people take prescribed drugs. We count on them being safely vetted, and now, those people who take them need them. And now he's simply plucking one out that he dislikes for idealistic reasons or political reasons, and says can't use it anymore.
Well, we shall see what happens next. Professor Carol Sanger, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Appreciate your insight.
Thank you.